to tell you a very old story. When I first get in touch with the name Dada, it was when I began at Grass 5 years ago. And the very first action I took was to travel around with our sales reps. And I traveled around in Italy with our Marco Müller, who was responsible for Italy at that time. And I did one big mistake. I asked a question. You know, sales reps, they usually begin to talk by themselves. You don't have to ask. And I did this big mistake and asked him a question. And I asked, so Marco, what is the optimal, the best client partner for Cross in Italy? And he started with a waterfall of words and told me things about the history and what has changed and what we have done and what is possible and what is not possible. And after, let's say, 15 minutes, I said, Marco, one bread, just give me one bread. And then he stopped. And then he said, Prada. And I said, Prada? And he said, it was a joke. I just want to see if you're still concentrated. So it is Dada, of course. So Marco, excuse me, since then I have this seed in my brain that there is a connection between Prada and Dada. And so it was my very first, the very first appearance of Dada in my life. So, and since then, I had the opportunity to get in touch with all these fantastic people at Dada the last month. And believe me, I'm really amazed about that, what I realized in the Mesero and what I saw. And it is, you know, Dada and Modeni, they still practice a kind of understatement. So they would never tell the things I can tell you. You know, for me, the Italian design has one feature that is very important. It is the excellence of craftsmanship. So every Italian designer, at the very first beginning, is looking at the excellence of craftsmanship. So, and that is what I realized at Dada as well. They are absolutely crazy about details. They do things nobody else does. They have passion, they have love inside their products, and you can look at the products from far away and they look good, and you can go close to them. You will find so many fine and precise details. Is absolutely amazing. So for me, when you look at the kitchens over here, for me it is not a furniture anymore, it is like an artwork. So you are more or less an artist than a kitchen manufacturer. And you know, I always compare it with a painting. Yeah? You have, they are painters. They use colors and foreground and background, and the kitchens are like landscapes, you know. It's absolutely amazing. And if you go a little bit far away from the kitchens, they have a wonderful impression. And you can, as I said, you can go into every detail. It's absolutely fascinating. And for me, it was a big opportunity that they choose our new Vionaro system to get in these wonderful artwork. I guess it is fitting to the nearly perfect to the kitchen, to the kitchens, and you know, the other topic is the collaboration of the brands. So for us, I can tell you that we tightened the brand strategy for grass, I guess half a year ago, and I don't need to tell you secrets. We have tightened the brand profile, and we wanted to be recognized as explorers. We want to explore new paths, new technologies, new ideas. And it is really amazing that we are able to have a partner with Dada and the Molteni group. They are exactly thinking the same way. You know, it is to try to make things better every day, to make things more precise with every new project, to make things more nice, more comfortable, and practical. Yeah, every time. So that is even the target of the brand Grass. That is what we want. We want to provide our client partners with the best possible movement system for every client. So that is the fantastic thing. We are delighted to be here, and so I guess I give the mic to our CEO, Mr. Weber, and it is a pleasure that he's here, because it is not usual that he is following us to all the destinations. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, how are you? You know, it's always a little pain to talk after Harald Klühl, because with his speech, actually everything has been said. It has been said in such a lively way that it is difficult to cope with. Anyway, I am very happy that I can be here today, and I'm even more happy that you are all here today, because this is a special day also for us. Many of you know that I haven't been in the industry for too long. It's 1.5 years now. And when I was here to visit Dada 1 year ago, I immediately had a feeling that this is a perfect fit. And when I went back to Grass, to the company, I made everybody clear that I want to have this customer, and that everybody should do what's necessary to get this customer. Because there's not only a similarity in history, the Molteni group goes back to the 30s of the last century. The Grass group was born at the same time, and also the Woods group, where Grass belongs to, is out of the 40s. So all of these companies have a long and successful history. But there's also a similar brand understanding, as you could hear from Harald Klühl already. There is a similar approach to quality. Both are striving for the best quality, and there's a very similar strategy. Both companies want to be best in class in their respective industry, and both of them want to surprise their worldwide customers, their demanding customers, by superior solutions, and want to fulfill their demands in a very flexible way. And so, I say to the Dada people, welcome in the family of premium Grass customers. Thank you. You are a new star in this family, and you are a bright star in this family.
We're happy to be part of it.
And Harald Klühl also already mentioned our Vionaro system, which is new now. But Dada will not only introduce the Vionaro system, they will, let's say, almost go with the complete Grass range. They will also introduce our double wall system, Nova Pro, and they will also go with our new hinge generation Thiomos, and all of them you can see in this wonderful space here. For Grass, this is another important footstep in the Italian market. I want to say again, thank you for your trust. A special thanks should go to Angelo Balacosi standing over there, because he has been a really strong promoter within Dada and the Hotline group for us. And a special thanks should also go to our guys from Quán Italia, founded last year, but working on this customer much longer. To Marco Müller and Giuseppe Paganella, who are in charge of Quán Italia, but especially to Francesco Pradiai. Without his strong link to Dada and without his pushing every time, maybe we wouldn't be here today. Thank you. And of course, great thanks to many guys in Austria and also in Germany supporting this project. Only a few of them can be here today, but it was certainly a special effort and a great thing to fulfill this project in less than 1 week. Today, it's also a premiere for the Leonardo system for us, because Dada is the first customer to start with this system in a serial production. And I also already mentioned it. Leonardo is like custom made for Dada. Of course, not everything went smooth in the last weeks, but I think this is quite normal for a project like this. And I love the passion and the patience on your side and the passion on your side, our side to fulfill this. And definitely, this is a step in the history for both companies. Thank you for this. And I'm sure it will also be a commercial success for both sides. If you see these customers, there must be customers for it. If you see this kitchen, sorry, there must be customers for it. I can't tell too much today, but there are more high-end customers to join Leonardo, and so you will be a nice family there as well. And I'm sure that Leonardo will also be a very suitable product for craftsmen, for carpenters who do high-end kitchen and furniture design. You will soon have the chance now to see this wonderful kitchen with our systems, which are only part of